Was? Hello everyone and welcome to the third episode of our Chromatography Experts video series. I'm glad that we can slowly move back into our offices and the lab as the corona situation loosens up in Germany. Today I want to talk about our recently launched SkillPak columns that are pre-packed columns available in 1 milliliter format, and they are designed for a fast and efficient screening of DBC of different resins, and they are also available in a 5 milliliter format, especially designed for fast and efficient gradient optimization and to be a small-scale model of a large-scale purification process. And now that I've shown you what we have available, I want to show you how these columns look like when they get to you. Now let's have a detailed look on the SkillPak 1 milliliter column library. In this case, we have the best-in-class column library. This includes the hydroxyapatite resin, the toyopearl protein AHC, toyopearl protein L, the toyopearl NH2 750F, and the sulfate 650F. If we open up this box, on the inside we see the instruction manual. The instruction manual, well, as the name says, is a short instruction that gives you all the necessary information that you need to attach the columns to your system, and it also tells you a bit about the specifications of the column. Then in the inside, we also have these 5 stop locks that you need when you once opened a column to close up the bottom end of the column. And then this box contains 5 different columns, as I mentioned in the beginning. And on the label of the columns, you can see that it contains the name, the batch of the production, and the lot of the resin that is packed in the column. On the bottom end, you can see there is a thread, and this thread can directly be used to screw the column into your chromatography system. And also you can see this snap-off part, and you just have to snap off this part to basically use the column for the first time. So I will just show you, just take it and basically break it off, and then the column can directly be used for your screening runs. Now for the 5 milliliter columns, they all come in individual boxes, and on the box you can read the name of this column, the dimension, the product number, serial number, and also the product name of the resin that is used in this column. You can also see the column, they come with a void seal, so you can see this column has never been opened, and when you remove the seal, you see that basically it gets void, so you know you got a new column. Then we just take apart the 2 housings, and in the inside we again have our column and the instruction manual. The instruction manual for the 5 milliliter column contains a bit more information. It also shows you again how to install it, how to equilibrate it, some specifications, and it also tells you how to do a column performance test and the regeneration and storage conditions. And the column itself, as you can see here, again the label, it shows the flow direction, and it also gives you all the necessary information that you need to put it into your lab journal. So again, the resin that you're using, the lot of the resin, the serial number, so it contains all the necessary information that you require. And again, to store the column, we just recommend to always put it back again in that housing, because the way we got some foam in the end of that box, and when we push it together, the column basically flows or floats in that foam, and also when you shake it, there is no vibration happening, and this just prolongs the column lifetime. The highlight of the 5 milliliter columns is that we optimize the packing procedures for each individual resin. This allows you to develop efficient and reproducible purification methods. Now that we've talked a bit about the columns, I want to show you how to connect them to your chromatography system. Let's move to the lab. Welcome to our lab. Now I want to show you... Safety! You're right! Now it's better. Welcome to our lab in Griesheim. Now I will show you how to connect our SkillPak columns to your liquid chromatography system. So we start with a 1 milliliter column, and to connect the column to your system, we first have to remove the lower stop plug. And you can see there is a thread on the lower end of this column, and this thread can directly be used to screw the column into the valve block. So we screw the column in the valve block. Then remove the top plug from the column and connect the tubing in the top end. And that's how easy it is to connect the 1 milliliter column. I will also show you how to disconnect it. Therefore, we just do the same workflow, just the other way around. So remove the top tubing. Then immediately seal the column so we don't get any air trapped in the column. Screw it out of the valve block. And just close the bottom end of the column. That's how easy it is to attach the 1 milliliter column. Now I'm also going to show you how to attach the 5 milliliter column. Therefore, we first need a second tubing. Okay, and then we also start by removing the top plug and attach the top tubing. Therefore, I usually want to apply a slow flow rate to make sure I don't trap any air in the column. And then I just screw it for 2 to 3 turns, then loosen the bottom stop plug, then completely tighten it on the top end, remove the bottom plug, then connect it to the LC. And the column is ready to be used for gradient and method development. To remove the column, we just do the process the other way around. So removing the bottom tubing, sealing or slightly sealing the lower end, so not yet completely tight. Then we remove the upper tubing, just slightly, and then we completely close it on the bottom part. Then we remove the top tubing and close up the top end of the column. So now you know how to connect the 1 milliliter and 5 milliliter columns to your system. And if you have any additional technical questions or you want to test these columns, feel free to contact a chromatography expert of TOSO around the globe. Thank you.